single eighth note and eighth rest rhythms. All right, so it's a little bit different than double eighth note rhythms, which always come in a pair. Sometimes we see single eighth notes and they only get one of the syllables, ta or di. So we have to do a little bit of math here. So instead of like jumping in and saying them and then you guys can repeat them, I want to go over them real quick and then we're going to swing back and see if we can't say them together with some music. So if you see here, we see 8 single eighth notes. So each one of these is going to receive a ta or a di. So every symbol, every note head gets a syllable. So we'll say ta di, ta di, ta di, ta di, for a total of 8 different syllables. On this one, we have single eighth notes and single eighth rest. So every eighth note is going to receive a syllable, and every eighth rest is going to receive a sh for the rest, right? Because we say sh to symbolize silence. So we're going to say ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, sh. Because the rest would have been D if there were 2 eighth notes there. So it would have been ta, di, ta, di, ta, di, ta, di. But notice that those every other eighth note doesn't move. We just input an eighth rest. So we say ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, sh. And here you can see we've doubled the eighth notes, and then we double the eighth rest. But it's still going to be, every syllable gets us, every note head gets a syllable. So we're going to say ta, di, sh, sh, ta, di, sh, sh. All right? Same right here. 2 eighth rests, sh, sh. 2 eighth notes, ta, di, sh, sh. Now on this one, we start with an eighth rest, and then we go to an eighth note. So if the first eighth rest would be ta, the second symbol, the eighth note, would be a di. So we'll say sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta, sh, ta. And we'll finish it up with ta, di, ta, di. All right, so let's try it together. Remember, we're going to stay with the music. I'll say it first, and you can say it right after me, repeating. Ta di, ta di, ta di, ta di. Ta di, ta di, ta di, ta di. Tosh, 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 tosh. Tosh, 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 tosh. Ta-di, sh, ta-di, sh. Ta-di, sh, ta-di, sh. Ta-di, ta-di, sh. Ta-di, ta-di, sh. Shdi, 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 shdi. Shdi, 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 shdi. Ta-di, 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 ta-di. Ta-di, 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 ta-di. Awesome. If you need more practice, feel free to replay the video again. And don't forget the next assignment.